Filming this with a DJI Osmo Pocket 3, which I got literally day before yesterday. I thought I'm gonna go do some grocery shopping and basically just test it out. I guess it's the best way to find out how this camera actually works. So let's go. Filming this at 25 frames a second because I live in the UK, and here, yeah, 25 works better than 30. So yeah, let's go. Man, as a vlogging camera, this thing's absolutely amazing, but this is where we're going. It's that place right there, Sainsbury's, here in the UK. I do most of my grocery shopping here. And let's go inside. All right, the first thing I noticed about the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 is how small and light this thing is here. It's incredibly tiny, and it's just literally the perfect vlogging camera. The only thing that is a bit of an issue right now is the fact that this camera is not very wide. It's quite close. I guess this is also a test for how good this camera is for low light. So I need to get some stuff. And the first thing that we're gonna get is, wow. Get me some of this. Pomegranate. What else can I get? So this tiny little box of blueberries here costs £2.95. That's £3 in the UK. That's insane. This one is £1.90, and it's minuscule. I don't know what's going on. Everything's so goddamn expensive. But I got no choice. So I'm gonna get some. Whenever you buy blueberries, check the front and check the back, because sometimes the underneath of the blueberries is all like moldy and stuff. So you gotta make sure that you don't get the moldy ones. So yeah, there you go. But so far, I'm loving vlogging with this camera. So far, so good. It's quite hard to use this gimbal here because I don't really know which way it's pointing half the time. So you kind of have to finesse it around a little bit. So get some of this. See, these are not cheap here. In the UK, everything is expensive. Man, these feel like rock hard. Woo! God damn. You gotta feel before you buy, because some of these, yeah, it's like weapons of bloody mass destruction. So there you go, some avocado. So you gotta press this joystick button 3 times to make the camera turn around and look at you. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, what we need next is some yogurt, because yogurt and blueberries goes very, very well. Yep, this is why we're here. God damn. Oh, let's get this one. It's organic. Apparently it's quite good. It's got live bacteria in there as well. Apparently they're really good bacteria, so yeah, I'm still here, so nothing bad has happened yet. So one thing I like about this DJI Osmo Pocket 3 is the fact that you can literally place this camera and control it from the gimbal, like I'm doing right now. So I've got my phone here, and I can reposition the camera to focus on whatever I want to focus on to, which is kind of cool. Get me some of these nuts. These nuts. No, I just get 2 of them today, yeah, because this dude goes through them like crazy. And then I can get it to track me as well. So let's see if we can track my face. Can I do that through here? How do I get it to track me? Now it can track me. How cool is that?
Why? What's she saying?
That's actually insane. Vlogging with the Osmo Pocket 3 is not quite as free-flowing as I thought it was going to be. I feel like this thing is quite, what's the word I'm looking for? It's quite fragile. And also because of the way that the gimbal moves, it's not quite that easy to point the camera to what you want to point it to. So it's a bit more involved. Always check the eggs here to make sure they're not broken inside. This box is broken, so I'm going to take that one. Bada bing, bada boom. We're going to go with this. One thing I don't like about the Osmo Pocket 3 is it's not quite that easy to use in terms of like where you want a camera to point. It's really difficult. It's actually more difficult than I thought it was going to be. Because if I'm trying to look at something, the camera will often be pointing either up or down, but not quite where you want it to be looking, which is kind of weird. Yeah. And right now the framing is a bit off as well, so let me adjust the framing. So make it go up. So confusing. Sorry, man. You're trying to use the fridge. All right. It is crazy sensitive and really hard to use. But that tracking feature is still absolutely amazing. So I don't know, man. And sometimes that right now, the tracking feature will lose you if you kind of go out of shot. Now it's telling me subject lost. Okay. So get it back. How do I get the subject back? Does it get me back? Nope. I gotta do it all over again. So I gotta use a joystick to reposition myself on the screen. Okay, recenter. And then point the gimbal up. What the hell? It's really sensitive. Okay, now it's found me. So now I can draw on myself again on the screen, and then it starts tracking me again. But now it's tracking my hand for some reason. Okay, recenter again. Okay. Draw on myself. Okay, now you follow me.